Hey everybody, RockPaperMario here, and welcome back to Let's Play Hatoful Boyfriend Holiday Star Blind. And in the last part, we kind of abruptly ended off in this strange area, which I have no idea how to describe it, but it looks like something out of like Alice in Wonderland or something. But what I've been thinking as I'm like looking at it here is that it's really bizarre how do you see like the way that this seems to be the sky outside, like the actual sky, but this looks like it's the sky as well? Like almost like there are two skies, that kind of way. I don't know. Maybe this is just all like cloth or something, but I don't know, there's like a load of weird stuff going on in this in this story arc. It just is completely blowing me out of the water as far as weirdness is concerned. The palace was impressive from the outside, but it's even more kingly on the inside. The citizen we talked to earlier said the king would be here, but His Royal Highness the King, said the king himself. What? What is this? He's not even photorealistic. This music is pretty cute, though. Hello, I am the king. Did he just announce himself? Yeah, that's what I thought as well. Surely there should be some other guy who's, like, announcing for him. Like, what kind of a two-bit operation is this? The crowned bird sets himself down in his magnificent throne. He doesn't quite seem dignified, or maybe he seems a little humble, or... He seems like a weirdo. Like, he seems like an absolute weirdo is what he seems like. And what is he? Like, he doesn't look... Like he looks like a cartoon. Like, he looks like he was in, like... He looks like Maximilian Pegasus got his hands on him. You are the king. Yes, the king is the king of this star. He's very assertive in an extremely plain way. Yeah, like, it's just like you know not to argue with him because he's an insane lunatic anyway. The king asked, "Are you from the outside?" Oh, great, and he refers to himself in the third person as well. That's brilliant. You have a very nice... Yeah, the planisphere, that thing. Yes, we're from Little Dove Hachiman City, apparently, from San Pigeonations. It sparkles and is pretty. The king thought he would like it. You can't have it. Under no circumstances give the planisphere to anybody. They're like Dorothy's silver slippers or whatever, or ruby slippers as they are in the film. That's so rude. How can you ask for someone's things as soon as you meet them? I often wonder, like, why they made that change, like, silver slippers to ruby slippers, and the only thing I can think of is because it would make, like, a bigger effect in colour, because that was the whole thing, was the fact that the Oz parts of that film were in colour, and of course, like, ruby slippers would be so much more effective to have something red rather than silver. Are you a selfish character, Mr. King? I think he's just weird. Oh no, look, we upset him. This is terrible. He's like really... It wasn't too harsh. He was trying to take your planisphere. I don't care if I made him sad. Like, I'm looking out for you. You should be grateful. It was in your interest that I did that. He's kind of a wimpy king. Wimpy king. Diary of a wimpy king. You can't have this, though. I was told not to give it to anyone. I'm sorry. Well, at least Nagiki explained his rationale. See, maybe I could have gone about that differently. Instead of just saying no, I could have said no because. The king does not mind. The king is not crying. The king was just crying. The king asked, would you listen to the king's... This is getting really tiresome. The fact that it's like I don't have any request for this respect for this weird king. The king and his people are troubled by the new restaurant at the edge of Crystal Forest. What is it going to be, like serving squab or something like that? I would think that restaurants opening at a tourist draw would be perfectly normal. Yeah, look, I'm totally right. Birds who go into the new restaurant don't come out. They go in, but never come out. Once they go in, they don't come back out. Yes, we get that. Those who come out can't go in. You understand? No, I'd like you to maybe reiterate what you mean, because I didn't quite get that. So people are disappearing inside the restaurant. Well, this got creepy awfully quickly. I am not surprised by anything anymore. This game just keeps shocking me, but like birds getting eaten and things like that is like, I mean, I've done that already. My character in the game has already eaten one of my schoolmates, so I mean, shock factor is not an issue anymore. The king was very scared. The king cried. The king asked you who you have come from the outside, if you could investigate. Don't you have your own people who investigate? Well, I suppose, like, the people he got to investigate never came out, as he said a million times. I guess wandering travelers will always get asked to run errands if they talk to the king, no matter where and when they are. Yeah, it's an RPG. Well, no, it's not an RPG, but it's a video game. What do you think, Nagiki? Should we accept? We don't have any other plans. This could kill some time, seeing as we missed a train because of you, Harry. Stop being such a jerk, Nagiki. I don't like you as much in this story arc. An investigation with smacks of intrigue and danger could kill some time? You're awfully bold, Nagiki. I like the cut of your jib. Understood, Mr. King. Leave it to us. Oh, here I am. I'm a mama getting profit dollars is what I'm doing. I'm an independent woman, part 1. We've been walking following the king's somewhat inexact directions for about half an hour. Is this the crystal forest the king mentioned? Looks like it. This is going to be like, they're all going to start throwing apples at us is the next thing. There do appear to be crystals and a forest. Of course, with everything in the kingdom as sparkly as it is, this forest really doesn't stand out at all. That is why are all the people shadows? Why is it like spirited away? That is correct. This is the crystal forest. Sorry, I decided that instead of a Tim Allen, I would just like slurp coffee instead. Jeez, he startled me. Yeah, because they're shadows, they're really creepy. If this is the crystal forest, then the restaurant should be nearby. Happy New Year. It's not even Christmas. It hasn't even been Christmas yet. Don't tell me there's going to be some mutant abomination that says Happy New Year all the time. If you could see my face right now, I have like my hands like up to my thumbs are on my cheekbones and my index and middle fingers are on my forehead. And I have just an expression of shock on my face because I'm just... Happy New Year. Oh great, it's you two. Are you going to be the Scooby-Doo in our troupe, you two? Oh, there, it's time for the Tim Allen noise. Happy New Year. Miru and Kaku are hungry, then you should have stayed at home and eaten something instead of coming here. Oh, wait. What's wrong? Did you suddenly turn into New Year's characters? Do you realize New Year's Day is over already? So wait a second, is Christmas over already as well? Because someone was asking, it was like Sail Boo, like Sail Cat was asking in the comments like what any of this has to do with Christmas regarding the last story arc, and I was like, yeah, actually, not very, except for like the first storyline, there doesn't seem to be much Christmas in this at all, except these two weirdos keep showing up. Merry Christmas, that's true. Merry Christmas. Yeah, everyone forgot about Christmas, including the people who made this game. But Christmas will always live on in Miru and Kaku's hearts. Yeah, well, let it live on somewhere else so I don't have to see you and your hideous animation. Oh good, it would really be a little much for them to suddenly change themes that soon after being introduced. Do you know these white things? Yes, thank you, Nagiki. They are just things. They're not even, like, proper existing beings. Or even though you're one to talk, you're a ghost, you're not even alive. Oh right, you've never met them. They're Miru and Kaku. They are white things that look kind of like doves but aren't. How vague. Well, I don't really care just what they are either, so to be honest, it's fine. I'm Nagiki, nice to meet you two. Oh, you say that now, but wait until they start doing that weird animation. Nagiki, now they're just like chanting his name. Anyway, I hadn't expected to see even you two in this stream. What are you doing? Are you still looking for trees? Yeah, well, like, he could take one of these trees and he wouldn't even have to decorate it. There's just crystals on it anyway. We have a terrible problem. Miru and Kaku are hungry. Well, then go back to the king. You'd fit right in. Like, he looks weird as well, just like you. Hungry, so Miru and Kaku are going to the restaurant. Yay! Oh, that's a great idea. How about you guys go into the restaurant and don't come out, just like everyone else? No, wait. Too late. It's not too late to apologize. This is exactly the kind of thing that I wish would happen to them. Miru and Kaku vanish deep into the forest, never to be seen again. It must be another one of those flags. This is like someone explained this to me in a comment, and I still don't get it. The whole like flag things. Even though maybe maybe flag this time is more just kind of like a flag as in a plot flag. And so Nagiki and I ran through the forest after the disastrously hungry Miru and Kaku. Oh, so this is the restaurant? Is this going to be like the Wizard of Oz and like all of the characters from the real world play a role in this world as well? Like this is going to be the doctor and he's going to have a restaurant or something like that? Or Urushihara owns the restaurant and he's actually evil in this universe? This is the restaurant Miru and Kaku were headed for then. Why does it look like a fortress? The sign says Chateau Chukar. Those two words don't go together whatsoever. Chateau and Shukar. Shukar. I have a terrible feeling about this. That name can't be a coincidence. What does Chukar mean? I have no idea. Or maybe it's just my imagination. I don't like the idea that my character is smarter than me. Well, if this is the restaurant the king was talking about, we need to investigate, because we were asked to by a weirdly dressed king. Nagiki looks at me as if asking what we should do next. March straight in the front door, of course. I'm a vitality girl. It doesn't look like a restaurant. A passage, a door, and a sign. It's a little plain. I'm just going to turn up this music a bit because it seems like really cute. Yeah, I really like this. It's like Debussy or something like that. Oh hey, I hear Debussy. Maybe they're closed. Bourgeois and all that. The shop has many orders. Please be patient. Huh? Does that mean there are a lot of customers, so we might have to wait? Where is the manager? Wait a second, where is this manager that just said that? What do we do, Nagiki? Or maybe that was on the sign. What if it's reservation only? Or what if, like, the floor is going to open up and we're going to, like, Alice Sweeney Todd get, like, butchered? We're here as investigators. I don't think we need a reservation. Yeah, we just need to barge in with our dry white toast and our 4 fried chickens. Well, they weren't cops either. They were just driving a cop car. They were just... We open the door to reveal an identical plain corridor. Oh, great. Another door, another sign, and Miru and Kaku in a bucket, hopefully disemboweled and chopped up into little bite-sized morsels. No. Warm and steamy, oh no. What are you two doing? Taking a bath? Following instructions? Don't follow those instructions, you idiots. They're instructions to get you all prepared to be eaten. Nakiki points at the sign. Please clean yourselves here. Oh, that was like management. I thought it said manager. How sanitary. This restaurant must cater to celebrities. No, it doesn't. It's so that, like, maybe, like, this is, like, a portal to the human world. Well, no, actually, we came from the human world, so strike that. So we may hope. I was thinking, like, maybe this is, like, a portal between the 2 dimensions, and the food comes from this side of the dimension and gets eaten on the other side of the dimension, or of the portal. Next room, yay! Miru and Kaku, looking a little glossier than usual, head through the door. Ain't no one gonna want to eat them anyway. It's gonna be like when Mr. Burns looks at that 3-eyed fish, and he has to eat it. That's what it's going to be like. This place is like an onion. Go further in and it looks exactly like Shrek. There's another sign as well. Please rub this cream into your hands, feet, and face from the tips of your feathers all the way into your skin. No, this is going to be like butter or something before eating. I've never been to a high-class restaurant before. Do celebrities always put on moisturizer before eating? It's not. It's probably like Merry Christmas, Krimirukaku. They're covered in it. No, you're just basting yourselves. Stop basting yourselves. On to the next room with excitement and dampness. Yay! They run through the door, still covered in the cream. Oh dear, they're leaving footprints. And surprise, surprise, it's another passageway with another sign. This is like really like filling me with dread. All those orders must have been hard to follow. What a pity. So that one that said there were a lot of orders didn't mean orders to the restaurant, but orders from the restaurant, yes. I'm not taking instructions from some greasy diner. I do what I want. We live wherever we want. This is the last order. Please rub this. I'm telling you, they were like just preparing themselves for an oven. We're going to end up in like a portal situation, like heading towards like a horrible oven or horrible furnace. Salt on top of the cream. Celebrities do some pretty weird stuff. That's because it was like butter. It was totally butter. This would be torture if you had a paper cut or something. Merry Christmas. Ow, ow, it's in my eye. Sorry, I shouldn't be like deriving pleasure from their pain, but like seeing them like this is kind of actually somewhat disturbing. They're kind of creepy looking. Are you two okay? Not that I care. Cream, salt, and tears. I almost feel bad for the floor. Yeah, some poor Joe's gonna have to clean that up. It's in a rather sorry state now. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, but that was the last one. Miro and Kaku get to eat now. No, you get to be eaten, and all that's going to be left are those little tags around your ankles. I love being able to use this zoom in function. I'm just making great use of it. They go into the next room, leaving a trail of salt and sadness. The janitor will probably have a nervous breakdown. The sign, Miss Cullen. Huh? There's more written on it. Oh no. We are so sorry for all that. You did very well. Now go ahead. We'll be so happy to have you for dinner. As if we couldn't see this coming. Find out next time what happens on Let's Play Hatoful Boyfriend Holiday Star Blind, when we see if Miru and Kaku actually successfully get eaten, which would be a bonus in my opinion. Not for the person eating them, of course, but for me anyway. So thanks for watching. Bye now.